Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm gonna do a Techo Kaigi for my 2024 planner and journals lineup. I know it's already a bit late, it's already February, but I still want to do it so that I have a record of what I'm doing for 2024. And as you can see, it's actually a downsize from my previous 2023 lineup. So I'll go ahead and walk you through how I'm doing or how I'm using my notebooks this year. First, I have here my B6 Common Planner from Sterling Inc. This is the half-year version, which means I'll have two of this notebook for this year. And I actually also used the same notebook last year, except it wasn't dated because I switched only in the middle of the year. And I like it so much. It's so functional, especially the weekly and daily pages. And so I thought I used the same thing for this year. I just covered this with a plastic cover and add a photo, or it's actually a postcard from ABC, and for now I think this is okay, but I might change this as I go through the year. And this is the second book, or the part two of this planner, and I just want to show you the real cover when the plastic cover is not in. And this it's a really beautiful brown cover, and I like it so much, but sometimes I just want to see something in front of it so that I don't get bored using the same thing for the whole year. And so here's how I'm using this planner. So at the front here, I just have my sticky notes in case I need them. I like to tip in some notes, although I have the daily pages, and I just want them to be here handy whenever I need them. And then I have here the yearly calendar, which I don't know, I'm not sure how to use this one. And actually the other pages in front as well, like the goal setting and the calendex, I'm not using. I don't know, I just don't know what to do with it right now, but maybe later on I'll figure out something to put into these pages. But for now, I'll leave it as blank, and I'm just using mostly my monthly, weekly, and the blank pages at the back. And here is my monthly. It has high level project schedule, since I mostly use the planner for work, and I just note down here what is supposed to be happening within this week, and kind of like do a color coding and a legend at the bottom. And I'm not really good at monthly pages. I think I've said it before, but for this planner, I'm just using it as a scheduler, a high level schedule for work, and also some future logs, as you can see here, using some sticky notes. Next, here I have the weekly vertical pages. For the most part, I am using this planner the same way I was using it last year. And here's actually a sneak peek of my 2023 planner, and as you can see, I've totally adapted the same layout I'm using, and doing it as well for 2024. In the top portion of this planner, I use mainly for main events, and then in the middle I have the time blocking from 8 to 5 p.m. since that's my work hours. And then at the bottom part here, I just have my main to-do list for the day, and also including a tracker, a daily tracker of things that I want to track every day. And I sometimes also use highlights to cover what's happening on that week and what are the important events that has to be considered for that week. And essentially that's the same layout every week. I also do some weekend plans on the weekend part, but mainly I just use it for my inbox and things that I need to take note of, since I don't work on the weekends anyway, and I don't need those days for planning. Next, my daily pages, I just write the dates and highlight them. And what I do is section the page into two columns. The left side is for personal logs and to do, and the right side is for work, except for holidays or days off where I utilize both of the sides for, personal logs and what happened on that day. But there are also some exceptions, like you can see here, the whole page is actually used for some work notes, and that's okay. I just highlight the top part of it so that I see that it's a note, and all of this are just like work related notes, and so I skipped the page for that one. And I also try to start the week on always on the left side, so Mondays are always on the left side so that I have the whole week on a whole spread sometimes, or sometimes two. And I also like putting pictures on it whenever there are events or trips that I was into, so that it's not just purely text and work logs or personal logs. It also has some touch of photos and memories. And next, actually, before the daily pages, I have here my trackers, mainly my adulting log. And I just do like a weekly dated at the top, and I just cross out the tasks that I have completed for that week. And these are for the tasks that really doesn't have to be done on a certain day. And I just mainly cross it out if I did it on that week. So the numbers here are actually week numbers based on that yearly calendar from the front. And I also have a few trackers here, like days I'm not at home, some period tracker, and some personal trackers that I have added in here. Also got a pre-order tracker, some journal backlog trackers, and some other things that I want to keep track on this planner, because for the most part, like financials and some other things that I need to track, I am using a digital one, which I'll show you later on, using Notion. So essentially there are less trackers in here but more on the Notion part. And here is my Notion page. So in here, I mostly use this for organization, life organization in general, and most of my finance trackers, subscriptions, major expenses, savings tracker, monthly expenses are just logged in here or tracked in here so that I don't have to do it on paper. I'm starting to use this system only this year. I have actually tried to learn how to use it before the year ends, and so I'm now using it to track my finances and all those other personal stuff. So I'm not showing you the actual pages that I have here, but you get the idea. I'm going digital for this part of my life. And so yeah, that's it for my main planner. I'm using only one planner for both work and personal this year. Next, I have here my journals, which is still, I'm not sure how many years now. I'm still using the Traveler's Notebook system, so I'll go first on the regular size. I'm using this again the same way I was using it last year. It's my main memory keeping journal, and I actually have a flip through of this, and I'll just link it down below so you could do, or you could see the deep dive of how I'm using these inserts for my memory keeping. And maybe the only difference here is my monthly pages. I'm thinking of using the monthly insert as a one photo a day, but let's see. Right now I still have no solid idea of how I'm going to use the monthly. And the weeklies, that's the same thing for my memory keeping in a weekly recap manner. I am also using this folder to store my stickers and the plastic sheet for this year's lineup. And the second insert is actually also here because I recently decorated them, but this is definitely going to be on the shelves for now until comes July, where I can start using this again. This zipper insert holds also my ephemera, so these are already some backlogs already from January, and I'll be doing that on this short trip insert, which as you can see in here. So I have also decorated the front, which I really like, and short trip insert will be used the same way I was using it last year. And again, that will be on the link that I have that I will be sharing on the description, and it's mainly for the trips that I will be going on for 2024, and just documenting them a little bit in detail compared to the weekly pages. Next up is my passport traveler's notebook with this Kawaii Sport fountain pen. I think they really look nice together. So this is actually my EDC, or my everyday carry, and it's actually an extension of my wallet. So I'm going to do maybe a separate video on how I'm using this, an extension of the wallet and the actual wallet that I will be using, but for today's video I'll be mostly focused on the inserts that I am using in this passport size traveler's notebook. I have a sticker packet here from the Travelers Company as well, to hold some ephemera maybe that I collect, or receipts that I need to keep. And I also have some Polaroid pictures here in front. These was actually from last year. And I also have the monthly insert here, which is the 2024 version, and this is already decorated as well. And I will be using this monthly mainly for a summary of what happened that day. Maybe some days I won't have anything to write on, but that's okay. It's just mainly to see what I've been doing or where I've been for the whole month using just one page. Next is my morning pages, or it's my daily devotion notebook. This is a Muji insert one, and I really like it. I like it. I've been using it for like a week now, and I like how I can do my morning pages before I head to work, and it's just a really nice mental practice. Next, I have here a blank insert. I'll be using it mainly for rapid logging when I'm in a short trip. Since it's an EDC, I wanted to use this to just log what I did for that day, and then maybe the photos can come after, or I can also use it while I'm at a cafe and I just want to journal on the go, and want to document anything. So it's really undated, and I just write the date on my own, and I section it in 4 squares like this one. It's my first time using this layout, and I just really like how it turned out for this page, and so I thought, okay, maybe I'll use this for short trips that I can use, or I can carry my standard size journal, and I can just do it on a passport size and document it more in detail on the standard size. And this will actually replace this undated horizontal weekly from the Travelers Company. The problem with this horizontal is the days of the week that was written in there. I just some trips will start on a Saturday or on a Friday evening and so on, and if I need to follow the days of the week that I have in here, it's just some pages will be blank. So I thought I need to have like a real undated one with also not the days of the week in there, so that I can freely draw my layout and just use it whenever I can. So this is how I used it last year. It's actually a nice layout as well, but yeah, some trips don't start on Monday. That's what my issue is about in this one, but I'm still using it the same way, like rapid logging, and also some small photos here and there to document what happened on a trip that I am in. So yeah, that's the story of this insert that you can see here. And then next, I have now the wallet extension that I have been talking about. So this zipper insert holds my cards that I don't use every day, so I just reach out to them whenever I need to specifically use them for some transactions, but I don't use this every day, so I just thought I'll just put them in here. So I'm not gonna show you those cards anymore, but they are all in the zipper pocket insert. But I think I'll do a separate video, a deep dive of this wallet thing that I have been referring into. And yeah, that's for a future video. And so, yeah, that's my very small Techo Kaigi and my very simple lineup for this year. I'm really happy with the downsize compared to last year, and I hope I will be able to keep up with these notebooks that I have. And let me know in the comments as well if you're using any of these notebooks and how are you downsizing or maybe upgrading from the previous year's lineup. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.